haven't mentioned this yet, but the board want us to get to the final at the minimum of the Europa League 2. To be fair, at the moment, we are topping our group comfortably, and the best teams that we'll have to face will be Bordeaux, you got Villarreal, and Atalanta. I am kind of confident we'll be able to go quite far in this competition. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 23rd episode of the FM21 Jurgen Klopp Challenge with Brighton, where today we are versing Vardar. Oh, that is brilliant. I can chuck Darth Vader in the thumbnail. That sounds enough. I think I'm going to do that. You'll know by now, but I think Darth Vader might be in the thumbnail for this video. Bournemouth, and yeah, those are the only two games that we're playing in this episode. Before we go into it, make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Rex FM YouTube channel so that you don't miss the daily future videos. We don't have a like target today, so I'll just let the animation roll. Question mark. Ooh, how many are we getting? Is it going away yet? Should be gone about now. Okay, sweet. Since the last time we saw each other, we have done well in the Premier League and in the Europa League. As you can see, we're top of... it's just easier to say the Europa League, I'm sorry, but the Euro Cup, I'll just call it, as we're top of our group, and we're 6th in the Premier League right now. And as far as results go, we have certainly turned it around. We lost to Liverpool, unfortunately, a 2-0 loss there, but since the 5-1 win to Tottenham, we have only lost that game against Liverpool and done very well in every single other game. West Brom being a standout performance, a 5-0 win, finally getting that clean sheet. Don't mind if I do. A lot of goals scored, and Edouard finally putting some in the back of the net, so absolutely brilliant to see him on form. But now we're going back into the Euro Cup. I need to stop getting ahead of myself. This is the team that we're going with for it. Very rotated, and you know, I'm even giving Walton a crack in there. He deserves some game time here and there. I do feel bad that he just sits on the bench all season long, but let's jump into it without any further ado, see what we can do in this match, and see if we can win another game to put ourselves even further ahead of our teams below us in our group. I don't know why I couldn't come up with the word group that quickly, but we're going for the first opportunity of the game anyway. Dele Alli's on the ball into Schlager. That's such a fun word to say. I could be saying it wrong, but Schlager, that's just great. And Demarai Gray's in, and Demarai Gray scored. He is so good in European competitions. Just incredible. I remember last year, the only reason he ever became kind of a player for us is because he played so well in the Europa League when I rotated the team. And then he plays incredibly in the league last year as well. And then this year, I haven't given him much of a chance in the league because we've had such good players. But again, he's just dominating European football. I think he's nearly the top average rating player in this competition. He might be going top if he has a great performance again tonight. Salcedo's on the ball on the left-hand side, trying to find some space. He's going to put it in, and Maupay's there to put it into the back of the net. It's 2-0 after just 5 minutes, and that's basically the same as putting an asteroid bomb pink thing into the Death Star and killing Darth Vader. Although that's not how Darth Vader died. Darth Vader died from electrocution. And then he took off his mask. I wonder if he didn't take off his mask. Do you reckon he would have made it? Maybe. Maybe. He was pretty confident he was going to cark it, but I don't know. He was talking. He seemed pretty there. You know, he was competent. I think he could have made it. Maybe he just needed some water, maybe some fruit. Medical attention. Medical attention could have helped him. Like, you know, Luke got like in a chamber that one time, you know. We've just scored again. But, you know, at Hoth, he got, like, mauled by that thing. And he ended up being in that chamber. Surely they could just chuck Darth Vader in a chamber. Although they need to keep his suit on. He's probably getting a bit old as well. Yeah. We're winning 3-0, though. That's a really good performance so far. Maupay with 2 goals. Gray has quieted down since he scored that first one, but I'm still hoping he gets a pretty ridiculous average rating to help him boost his average rating so that he does. Oh my word. If you scored that, Maupay, that's just filthy, but we scored off it in the end. Salcedo to make it 4. This is a beautiful game, isn't it? Vardar, I don't know if it is. Is it close enough to Darth Vader? I think it is. Vardar. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I can justify doing a Darth Vader thumbnail for this episode. Nathan Ake playing it into Dele Alli. Back into Bernardo, into McAllister. Salcedo on the ball now, trying to get another goal in this game. Can't quite do it if he's standing in that position, but if he's in this position, he could do it. Plays it in, doesn't find anyone. Demarai Gray's there though. He's going to put it back into the mixer, and Maupay has a hat-trick. Demarai Gray has another assist, and it's becoming quite embarrassing for the team that we're versing. I am feeling slightly bad. You know, where are they from? I swear one of the teams we're versing is like Hungarian. The other one's like another country I don't really know much about. So let's find out in just a second. But for now, let's see if we score yet another goal in this first half of football. Bernardo's picking it up after he couldn't clear it before, but picking up the scraps, and that's all that's necessary. Nathan Ake, and Ake, and trying to put it into McAllister. It doesn't quite find his way there, but we've still got some momentum going our way after the first 5 goals of this game. And maybe, just maybe, we could get another one before the halftime break. The chance is still well and truly on. Salcedo's running forward. He's got the pace to beat them, but he decides to play it back to Schlager. Don't mind that at all, but an unselfish play. Demarai Gray is definitely being selfish, though, there, and it's not quite curled in for him. But it doesn't matter because we're absolutely demolishing this team at halftime. And with 45 minutes to go, I think both teams would be happy to call it here. They've had 0 shots. We'd have 20, and we've scored 5. So, yeah, I think there's a good chance that we're going to be coming away with all 3 points at the end of this one, boys and girls. We're going to make our first substitution. It's going to be Holgate to not come off. We're going to bring Aguine off and do that. Yeah, genius, I know. I'm quite impressed with that myself. And, why did I not put Ruben Neves on the bench? That was stupid. He's like the one other player in the team that doesn't start. Yeah, no, that was dumb. That was really dumb. And now we're seeing a highlight, even though it's not a real highlight. We don't need to see it, but it's interesting to see what the boys are up to. McAllister on the ball, trying to find some space, and he has actually found a lot of space. Plays it back to Gray, who's going to put a shot in. It's well saved by the goalkeeper. It's not a bad shot from distance, but really shouldn't be troubling any sort of quality goalkeeper in between the sticks there. And I think we've certainly calmed down in the second half. This is the first highlight we're seeing, and it's after 70 minutes, and we've almost scored. Dele Alli, what a hit! Not quite on target, but definitely a good meal of power behind that. And I'm surprised it hasn't nestled in the back of the net. Salcedo's gone down here though, and I think who needs a hat trick? No, I don't think anyone is on a hat-trick, because Maupay scored a hat-trick, then Salcedo scored 1, Gray scored 1, yeah, no, so no one's on a hat-trick, but I'm certain this is going to be a penalty. It's just who we're going to give it to in the end. I guess Maupay will be automatically on it, but do we want to give it to Salcedo? He won it. There's an argument to be made there that he deserves to take it. You know, Dele Alli's got the highest rating. I'm going to give it to Salcedo. He's won the penalty. He's been a nuisance in their box all game. Let's see him get his second goal of the match. It's Eddie Salcedo stepping up to the plate, and he puts it in the back of the net. Of course he does. He's got that sort of ability. He's got the potential to go even further than his current ability in this game, and we absolutely love him for it. 10 more minutes to go, and we could be scoring yet again. Salcedo wants the hat-trick now. You know, he's on fine form. He's scored 2. He just needs 1 more to solidify his place as a hat-trick hero. Is he going to be a hat-trick hero? No, it's a fine tackle in the last few seconds, and it stops him from getting the shot away. The goalkeeper had moved way over to the left-hand side as well. I would have backed him to score that. I feel bad for the man, but chances aren't over yet. Holgate playing it back to Dele Alli. Back into Holgate. Back into Dele Alli. No, back into the mixer. And it comes out to Bernardo eventually. Into Xavier. Xavier plays it back to Bernardo, back to Xavier, who is also known as Schlager. Very confusing when they use first names and last names for, you know, different names at different points in time. Demarai Gray, there's space out wide. No, he doesn't play it into him. Schlager, Maupay, play it back in. This is a really long highlight. I hope it ends with a goal. It does end with a goal, and it's a hat-trick for Eddie Salcedo. 7-0 win. 10 minutes to go. It's not even over yet. Darth Vader's done for. This is worse than electrocution. He's been absolutely, I don't know, force choke. No, I think electrocution's probably better. He had a wombo combo of force choking and electrocution. That would suck. Now that would suck because you can't breathe and you're being electrocuted. Although I don't think you'd be too focused on your breathing if you were being electrocuted. I think you'd just focus on being electrocuted. Salcedo scored 4. Salcedo has scored 4. He needs to be starting some Premier League games after this. 8-0. And it's still not over. It is still not. And there's another chance. There's another chance. Can we get 10? Can we get 10? Demarai Gray looking for another assist. He's already playing a 9.1. Can he get another goal contribution? I mean, not right now because we're not on the ball. Are we going to get it back? Of course we're going to get it back. I'm confident that we're getting this opportunity to come our way. No matter what happens. Yeah, they've literally given it to Maupay. Can Maupay make it 4 as well? No, it's just wide of the post. And surely that is all she wrote. 2 minutes of additional time. Gone by very quickly. And we have won this game. Brighton 8. Darth Vader. Or Vardar 0. And I feel kind of bad for the team now. Initially, I was like, this is fun. They're North Macedonian. Oh, I do feel bad. I feel mad. That was mean. That was mean. Maybe I won't put a Darth Vader. No, I'll put a Darth Vader in the thumbnail. But what a way to start the episode. 8 goals. We are an almighty team in that division. And we have got so many players in and around the top thingamajiggies after that. Salcedo, top goal scorer. Demarai Gray, top assister. Most average rating for Demarai Gray and Salcedo. Yeah, we're a force to be reckoned with when it comes to that competition. But we're not even playing our next game in it. We are moving back onto the Premier League, where we will be versing Bournemouth at home. I'm expecting a win after that. We've literally won our last 3 games, 3-0, 5-0, and 8-0. We've scored 16 in 3. Can we make it another win in 4? Let's hope so. Okay, from the Euro Cup 2 back to the Premier League. This is where the focus needs to continue. And if we win this game, we will be moving up to 5th place because we have a higher goal difference than Tottenham. Let's go away and let's come away with the win. And we're not actually going away from home. We're at home. But I don't really know what I was trying to do. This is the team. Adeyemi up top. Salcedo is starting because one does not simply score 4 goals in a game and not get selected for the next game. Buendia, Grealish, Ward-Prowse, Neves, Lamptey, Aguirre, White and Owen make up the rest of the starting 11 with, of course, our goalkeeper in between the sticks. Let's jump into it. Let's get another win. It's the same tactic. It's very similar. Not actually very similar players, but it's better players. So surely it will be the exact same result. 8-0 win again is what I'm expecting. Ruben Neves standing over it, puts it in, and unfortunately the header from Adeyemi just over the bar. As we all know, this competition can go any way at any point in time with any opposition. So let's not let that happen again today. We've gotten a lot of draws, a lot of undeserved draws. I don't want another one at the end of today's game. And Buendia doesn't want one either. And Adeyemi, he looks like he wants one. He wants another draw. But only 7 minutes gone. Let's not panic just yet. Emi Buendia putting it in, but doesn't find anyone. And that chance is going to be done and dusted. Unless Salcedo's creating something here. Is he going to whip it in? No, okay. He's going to lose the ball. That really justifying my decision to start you, mate. Really helpful. Thanks so much. Only 12 minutes gone, though. Not panicked. You're not panicked. I'm not panicked. No one's panicked here. It's all good. Lerma on the ball. Playing it over to Cook for them. Playing it back to their defence, but we win it back. And we do get Salcedo on the ball. Plays it through to Adeyemi. You've had about 3 one-on-ones, and you finally finish one. Salcedo with the assist. Adeyemi with the goal. And by the way, that man just finished 3rd in the Young Player of the Month competition. And Jack Grealish actually came 3rd in the Player of the Month competition. So a lot of players getting some recognition. I mean, me not getting any managerial recognition, but I am going to recognise the injury that is going towards one of our star players at the moment. And I'm just going to completely reshuffle now. So we're going to bring Adeyemi onto the right, Grealish onto the left, and Edouard up top. Sounds like a plan to me. Salcedo, he's done good. Like he was on for only 24 minutes before he got hurt, and he got an assist. He helped us score a goal. We're up because of him. He's done very well. And Edouard coming straight off the bench, looking lively, hitting it just over the bar. Don't let that shake you up, mate. You've got a goal in you tonight. And with only a couple minutes to go in this first half, I think it's probably going to have to be in the second half. Are we going to see one more chance? 2 minutes of additional time. They've gone very quickly. And I'm happy with that first half performance. You know, we could do better, But at the end of the day, we've performed in a way that has not given the Bournemouth side a lot of an opportunity to come back into it. So even though we have only scored 1 goal, it's been a dominant performance overall, and it's surely only going to be a matter of time before we add another one. Do not concede after I say all that. Thank you, Ruben Neves, for intercepting that. Adeyemi now breaking forward. He's got that pace. He's actually lost 1 point of pace. I'm a bit gutted about that, but it doesn't matter, because he can still play a pass into Ruben Neves, who can blast it into the top corner and show that he deserves to be a starter in this squad. By the way, Declan Rice not starting because he was suspended for getting already 5 yellow cards. It's concerning after this few games, and now Adeyemi has picked up a knock. Wow. I think it's fair to say the team that we're versing today aren't completely playing fair, because they've not only injured Salcedo, they've injured Adeyemi, our star player. Arguably our star. No, I don't even think arguably. He's been our star, absolutely. But are we gonna cope without him? I think we are. 30 minutes to go in this game, we're 2-0 up. I think the win is already justified. Is it going to be a bigger win though? No, it's not. Jack Grealish blasts it over the bar. I mean, there's still plenty of time to get another goal, and I wouldn't be upset if we didn't get another goal at all. This is still a great result. Very good performance, professional performance, and a solid win, to say the least. But with 15 minutes to go, I mean, I wouldn't complain if we put another one into the back of the net. Now, I've got one more substitute to potentially mix it up. I'm going to make it now. With only 4 minutes to go of normal time, Kieran Tierney's coming on. And it's Owen making way. What can Tierney do in the last few minutes? We have a chance. And if he gets on the ball and we score, I am calling that tactical genius. Brooks on the ball. Unfortunately, this man in real life has had some pretty bad news, so I just like to go out of my way to actually respect the fact that he has got an assist against us, but I don't mind it. It's yeah, no. I hope in real life he's doing okay. If you don't know what it is, I don't feel like going into too much detail about it, but just Google it, and it's quite unfortunate. So I don't mind him getting an assist against us. I mean, if it leads to us losing the game, I will be quite upset, but I don't think it is, as Emi Buendia goes down just outside of the box. Let's not beat around the bush here. That's just outside the box. Football Manager. I don't need to see this whole theatric. It's just outside of the box. I know it's not a penalty. I'm not like in the anticipation. I'm not confused. I'm not concerned. I knew that. You don't need to turn it into a 3-act show, Football Manager. It's just unnecessary. Can we end this game now, actually? Ruben Neves playing it into Lamptey. Are we seeing the full-time whistle? We're just seeing the full-time whistle. 2-1 win. It's enough. It's absolutely enough. And it's unfortunate that we conceded in the last few moments. But it is definitely enough. And it's only a 3 to 5 day injury for... No, 5 to 8 day injury for Salcedo, but it's a 3 to 4 week injury for Adeyemi. He's out for a month. And I guess that month is going to be played completely off camera, so you guys won't have to deal with it, but I will, and I will certainly struggle to deal with it. But we'll be back for the last game of our Euro Cup, you know what I'm talking about, campaign against Besiktas away from home, and the Leicester City match. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later.